Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Green Zero back here once again with another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. That's right, it's time for Kane's Wrath, more videos. I have noticed a lot of people posting comments that they really enjoy it when a new video comes out. Like, they literally can't contain themselves. That really makes me want to do more, so I've been trying to push as many in as possible. Replay system, I got on there this morning and I just realized, hang on a second, it really all of a sudden I just quickly exhausted the handful of few games that were good on it, so I'm gonna have to take a risk here, see how good this one is. People, come on guys, come on, the pros and things like that, you need to upload some more replays. We need some more 1.02 plus. Try and get on the new maps as well. I haven't really had a chance. I mean, no one else really wants to play them except people have been playing them, but they just haven't been uploading any games on it. So come on guys, play on some of those maps there. Other people have been asking how my PC is going, because I mentioned I rebuilt it. Yes, I've got a Core i5 4670K, which is pretty awesome. I got a new SSD, or I got a SSD, I didn't have one before, and they're awesome as well, they're so fast. And I got a GTX 760 as well. That was pretty pricey, but yeah, that's going on pretty good. So I'm all set for the next series or a lot of games coming out. Shouldn't have to upgrade for quite some time. There's always been an opportunity to add on a second graphics card. But anyway, let's jump into the game. We have Step It Up Mate and TiberianFuture, but Step It Up Mate is Cyberstorm. We're on Rift. Okay, we're going to have, yep, it's going to be Cyberstorm playing over here. He's drawn a Rod faction, no, a Nod faction. It's a random mirror, by the way, so neither side knows what they're up against. Let's see what they're up against. Let's see what they do. Hand of Nod out by Cyberstorm, so let's see. I'm pretty sure he's not going to go, unless he goes for a shrine, he's probably not going to go for any more engineers. No, it doesn't like he's going to go for any of those at all. And over here we have TiberianFuture. Am I right? Yes, it is. Not playing under one of his Smurfs. Oh, he just sold the barracks, but he is GDI Vanilla. So GDI Vanilla versus Nod Vanilla. Classic Tiberian Wars matchup here on Tournament Rift. But of course, we're on 1.02 plus. Hell yeah, 1.02 plus. There's no other way to go than 1.02 plus. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Anyway, what are we doing over here? It looks like Cyberstorm. He's going to go straight for his war faction. I imagine no shenanigans at the start. No one really doing much of anything. I mean, we have double scout down here. TiberianFuture should be able to win this because, well, Rifleman squad are just much better trained than the militant squads, and they're going to take those out easily. We've got a battle marker down here. Looks like TiberianFuture is going to be able to clean up these scouts as well and secure himself this garrison. That's going to set him up to take these spikes really easily once the mid game rolls around, because having the far garrison, just you can just pull the engineers like right down under this ridge and you just can secure them, no worries. Digging out the scout is just a pain for the other player because they have to send units down there, and especially early in the game you want to send units at your opponent if you're going to be building them, to force him to build units and things like that. But we have, what's TiberianFuture got? He's a little bit slow in putting down his second ref. Obviously didn't want his power to go down, doesn't matter, went down anyway. Cyberstorm as well has the second ref expanding before he has any more power plants, so he's like, hey, I don't even need any extra power plants, I'm just going to expand straight away. He's got 4 harvesters out. He's going to have a bit of a queue now unless he wants to power up that ref. To be honest, I'd just power the ref up, there you go. And what? There's 2, am I just seeing things, or are there 2? There's 2 harvesters overlapping one another. What? CGF, what is that? And he's powered it down. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure there's 2 harvesters there. And yeah, he's got 5 and 2, but he powered down the ref, and of course that's caused both of these guys to stop. What are you doing, Cyberstorm? It's clearly the one I've got selected isn't unloading its Tiberium. Let's wait and see what happens. Nothing else is happening, by the way. That's pretty weird. Okay, and whoa! Whoa, okay. Alright, that's enough of that. There's got 3 harvesters overlapping. He's still building harvesters. Is there anything else happening? No, there's nothing else happening. I don't know how many harvesters are there, but there's some that are clearly not doing anything. And Cyberstorm hasn't noticed it, so that's pretty interesting. CGF, you might want to take a look at that, bud. And he sells off the ref. They must be stuck. And oh my god, there's so many harvesters here now. I'm not sure. That was pretty crazy. Worth voting the game just to see some crazy harvester overlapping there. They're just multiplying. Harvesters are breeding. He's got so many harvesters. 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 8 harvesters. I don't know why he's got 8 harvesters. That's going to be a problem for him. Double war factory pick coming from TibFuture. Put down a second war factory before he even went to its expansion, which you can do. It's definitely doable. 5 and 2 can power 2 war factories, not a problem. But he is starting to build pred tanks now, so that could be a cause for concern. Cyberstorm now just getting the expansion down, pulling a full harvester down to the bottom here. where he's going to no doubt place some more refs. So pretty standard up, or very heavy eco for Cyberstorm here. TiberianFuture's got the pits out, and normally you see Nod doing the early aggression here, but with enough pit bulls out, he's just going to completely overwhelm these bikes and straight away force the Scorp tank transition. Now, he is going to be able to kill this Harvester, I reckon, if he pursues it, but again, there's so many Harvesters here. How much is it really going to slow him? No, he backs off. Oh, man. I would have gone in and tried to finish it off, and now he changed his mind, and now he's just going to lose more pits. No, man, he made a mess of that. He could have either destroyed the bikes and got out of there, or he could have stayed and killed the Harvester as well. Instead, he ended up losing a ton of pits. So that engagement starting out great for TibFuture, and then he just chock-oranged it. So that's not going to be good. I mean, not too big a deal. It's only a handful of pits at the start of the game. It's going to be fine. We got another ref coming down here. I'd imagine Cyberstorm will be pooling quite a lot of cash. I don't know that much. TibFuture's a little bit hard pressed for money, but we can probably predict there's going to be some serious Scorp spam coming in out of this game. He needs more war factories though. He's got Harvesters all over the place. Has this Harvester got blue tib? It was moving from this side. There is blue tib missing. Yeah, he must have taken some blue tib, so he's got Harvesters everywhere. And what is TibFuture doing? Not that much. He went for that early aggression, the double war factory. He needs to continue to push. He's got a handful of pred tanks, which is pretty good. If he pushes into the base here, I mean, assuming he avoids the rockets, he might be able to kill quite a few Scorpion tanks before going down. But yeah, second war factory is on the way now. Would imagine maybe an operations center coming out to get the Dozer Blade upgrade ASAP. Again, he does get laser capacitors, so he might want to rush down to his tech once he's got dozers to get the laser capacitors. That'll force the GDI player to go in with some railguns. Of course, railguns take a lot longer to get and they cost a lot more money. So these tanks are going to move in here now, and again, with the help of the rocket squads, he should essentially be able to stay this off. I mean, these Scorp tanks are going to go down pretty quickly. There's just too many preds here for them to take. And look at that, he's just going to move away from the rockets, which is a good decision here by TiberianFuture. He's going to move down here. Decoy army goes off. It's a little bit late in the heat of the battle here now. APCs are actually tearing up the decoys now. All drop some mines in there. No Dozer Blades is done, so that's going to cause some damage. 3 Scorp tanks all in red health. Just going to manage to escape there, but you know, most of the pred tanks got away. Only 1 or 2 went down. That was pretty good. Fanatics coming out as a panic weapon there, and we've been seeing that quite a lot lately. Meanwhile, what is TibFuture up to? He's got his command post down. Is he going to go for an airfield, or is he going to go for tech? He's got a building queued. Let's see what it's going to be. It is an airfield, so he's going to go for a lot of units. And again, this is pretty powerful against Nod. If GDI have a strong ground force, which is what he does have, and if they have an air force as well, they can really push Nod into a corner and force them to camp a little bit and go for their stealthy tactics. But Cyberstorm not making any effort. He's got 2 cloaked flame tanks down here. He just put a cloaking field on them, so just managed to snare those. Beacon is going off down there. Step it up, mate. Or Cyberstorm, sorry. I'm not sure why he's beaconing it. He'd probably want to keep the beacons away from wherever he's setting these flame tanks. I can see those guys doing a lot of damage. Again, very expensive, $3,000 just to cloak both of those, and $1,200 each. So he needs to really drop some structures with those. But again, we all know that flame tanks are game winning. Orca's coming out now, which of course flame tanks aren't going to be too happy to see that. Pit's moving through the center of the map here. TiberianFuture has impeccable scouting, knows exactly what's going on, but he just needs to find an angle of attack here. And he really needs to prevent Cyberstorm from getting the middle Tiberian field. Cyberstorm, of course, is taking all the blue Tiberia from himself and TibFuture. I mean, he did check it out with his pits, but as soon as he left, the Harvesters came straight back. And now we've got Dozer Blade Scorps coming into the center of the map here. And they're going to be attacking the Conyard, I'd imagine. Yeah, puts the laser field on. That's going to take them forever to kill. Whoa, a lot of APCs and pred tanks on their way. And of course, Orca's here now. He might just want to set them on an attack move because he is wasting a fair bit of missiles with a double shot. But he's going to kill a decent amount of those guys now. The flame tanks, we can see, I can see them on the radar. They're all the way down here. The pred tank army is moving across now. What does Cyberstorm has? Handful of fanatics going for some avatars, not going for lasers. He's got 1-clicks ready to go. Hopefully he's not just going to 1-click TibFuture out of the game. And hopefully there's a stand. Oh no, I missed a Tib Vane and that whole army. So there we go. TibFuture's entire army has just been leveled. And we got stealth tanks coming out as well. This is going to be nightmare mode for TibFuture. He's getting torn to pieces. The flame tanks now moving in. Can the Orcas? Oh, the Orcas lift up just in time, and he changes his mind. Oh no, but he's going to fire at these units. Oh, he's kind of caking now. He's lucky TibFuture wasn't paying attention, but he is now. And he's going to be able to get these guys. Is he going to scan or fire? He's going to... No, they recloak. He should use the pulse scan. Uses the pulse scan, and he's just going to get... Well, yeah, they fire. So again, not doing as much damage as what Cyberstorm would have liked. Only one ref out of that, so that was not what he had intended. Meanwhile, there's a battle going on in the middle here. What's left of TibFuture's forces trying to hold off here. Again, we got Avatars, Stealth Tanks, and we got Scorps. Again, no lasers, going for the Avatars instead. Again, Avatars are pretty easily counterable by air and him. But he's going to actually be able to hang on here, I reckon. He should be able to overwhelm these Avatars. There's a handful of Scorp Tanks left. The Stealth Tank's trying to focus down the APCs. He needs to drop at least one of these Avatars pretty quickly. Otherwise, they're... Oh, he's changed targets. Oh, no, that's terrible. That is terrible. He's changed targets, splitting the damage between both of those guys. Here come the Orcas. He needs to take out those Stealth Tanks first, and he is going to get one of them. Nice work there. The other one, oh, doesn't look like they had enough ammo. They may not have landed for long enough. And again, needs to finish off. He's got both these Avatars down the red health. Cloaking field goes off. And both of those guys are going to be able to escape with the Stealth Tank here, which is just going to go up here and probably take out that... we have Pipples raiding the field down here. It looks like there's a couple of dead Harvesters at least. I'm not sure how many he's got, but there's still a lot of Harvesters remaining. There is one Obelisk down here, and he is firing these guys, but there is Blue Tib inside that Harvester, I believe. And Cyberstorm pulling in a lot of Blue Tib, taking out the... or trying to take out the Tib Chem Plant. He's probably just going to sell that one off. What's happening up here? That one Stealth Tank just chilling over there. These are Harvesters waiting to dock. They're not actually bugged out or anything like that. Does manage to force the cell or destroys the Tib Chem Plant here. So at least that's a little bit of good news. You won't have to worry about a catalyst or anything like that. These Pips still coming through the base, but they're going to hit this infantry force, and that's probably going to be the end of them. They're going to try to turn around and go back the way they came. These two Avatars, both stealth, both getting repairs. He might want to dual beam those guys up because he's already spent so much money cloaking them. Having the dual beam could really help him out. Oh, Orcas coming in now, and they smash those guys there. Of course, the Pitbulls are revealing all the stealth here, and he's taking out the ones that have Tib in them as well. But oh no, he doesn't quite have the range on the stealth field there, and that Harvester there will escape. But he does manage to level some more over here. Finally cleaning up that harassment. That may have just allowed TibFuture to stay in the game. And we can see actually a catalyst bomb there, so it looks like he did get hit with pretty much every one click in the book, just about. But TibFuture not dying here, doing this all without his tech, of course. He really couldn't afford tech at this stage of the game. He just has to go for units, especially if you're getting one clicked and there's a lot of high tier units from the nod. You really need numbers as GDI. He's got the air, he's got the ground. He looks like he's lost one of his other refs over here, whether he sold it or something destroyed it. There is a stealth tank here. Oh man, these guys need to get off the deck. Is he going to fire at them? I'm not sure if he wants to because he might not be able to destroy them all, but he is actually going to get... Oh man, come on, TibFuture needs to launch those guys now, and he does the pulse scan and he's going to clean it up. Doesn't lose another Orcus, so that was pretty good. Manages to get the last of those stealth tanks. Hopefully there aren't any more of them around. And look at this, he's actually coming in with a Pred army to destroy these forces here, but these Avatars are cloaked. Oh no, these Avatars are cloaked, and they're going to just walk all over this force here. Oh no, he's just absolutely smashed all of those guys there. He took out 4 or 5, maybe 6 Pred tanks as well. That was pretty crazy. I remember seeing that in one of the top 10 replays. I think it was 2011. Cloaked Avatars just massacring a Pred squad there. And that was huge because he almost destroyed that war factory as well. He could have destroyed most of what was here. Aside, the infantry probably would have helped him defend that out. But Cyberstorm not looking too good actually. Oh man, he seems to have expended a lot of his forces, going for the bottom spikes, which TibFuture has held onto for quite some time by the looks of it. We have some, no, it's just Orcas, and we have the Rifleman squad here as well. And yeah, switching his targets, going for the stealth tank. Nice work there. You want to get rid of those guys pretty quickly. And does he have hard points? He does not have hard points. He may be able to get one more Harvester. No, he runs out of missiles just in time. And what's happening down here? Nothing much. Going for a Redeemer now. There are stealth tanks obviously waiting over here. And if TibFuture was smart, he wouldn't send his Orcas back to his base because obviously they're going to be destroyed. They are making their way. Oh, he's actually got more Orcas here as well, so this is a pretty good idea. If he can get a lot of Orcas up and again just destroying these infantry squads as they're moving past these foxholes that are there, that's pretty bad. But we have, oh man, mass pits. Where did these pits come from? Where did these pits come from? I did not even see TibFuture building these pits. He's just smashed that entire army there. He's got 2 Orcas. They need a home. They need one fast. He's got a tech center now. I think he's going for an airfield. Battle markers all over the place. More Pred tanks are rocking up, and all of a sudden Cyberstorm is in some serious trouble over here. Battle markers down here. It's Blackhand burning down the spike. He might want to get down another airfield because he's going to lose his 2 Orcas. That's, oh man, that was a veteran one as well. Definitely need all the Orcas you can get in a situation like this. You got to try to minimize the expenditure of Orcas. And he is actually going to... Oh, no, not quite. Just close. Just in time. No, but he finishes it off. The pit army is here. Needs to watch out for the Rage Gen. I'm not sure if he realizes that's there. There is a cloaked Redeemer here, which is going to be bad news for him. These Riflemen still tearing those guys down. And it looks like he's going to be able to save one of the Orcas. And he's going to be getting more up. Might as well start going for hard points, I reckon. I think he is going for hard points. And these Pitbulls just ripping apart all these Harvesters that are trying to steal Tiberium for Cyberstorm. And really, I think somehow TibFuture is actually going to come back into this game and take it. I mean, he got hit so bad with some of those one-clicks, and he got smashed a little bit by those stealth tanks, but he's managed to recover, drops the War Factory straight away. That's what he needs to do, prevent these two cloaked avatars from getting any repairs. One of them is veteran, but he doesn't have anything to counter. Oh no, he does actually have these two foxholes, that's right, to counter those fanatics, and he should be able to destroy everything. Oh, rage gen going off here, and oh no, he could go in for the crush as well, but he's starting to target these guys here, and that's pretty bad. I think TibFuture might just want to get out of there. He's kind of sandwiched between these avatars and this Redeemer, and here come the Orcas now. They're coming in. They don't have hard points. I'm assuming it's on the way, and these foxholes should be able to clean up. No, he pulls back the fanatics, and we have some, not Tib core defenses, but some defenses here, and it looks like he does pull back temporarily, and there you go, flaming out those two foxholes there, which is what he needed to do. And TibFuture's going to be like, alright, okay, let's just back away from here. I don't need to commit and lose all these forces. He's going for a Marv now, so I just imagine he'll send his Marv down the guts. Again, his Conyard seems to be very heavily damaged by something. I'm not sure if that was maybe stealth tanks or something came along and did that damage. He's actually got rail. Did he get rail guns? He's got rail guns far out. That's even worse news for Cyberstorm. I'm not sure how he's going to be able to stop that. The Marv is going to be on its way out, and I don't think he can stop it. There's really no way he can stop it. We have, it's a Blackhand squad still going to town on buildings over here. TibFuture might want to do something about recapturing those spikes as well. I can imagine another Rage Gen is just about done here, or just about ready to go for Cyberstorm. So he's coming in for this attack, but really, I'm gonna be hard pressed to see how he's gonna be able to hold this really with the Marv here, with these Preds and these Pitbulls. And yeah, he's got stealth detection now. The Orcas are I don't know where the Orcas are. Where are the Orcas? Oh man, he's got Orcas shooting up the spikes. He needs those in the middle of the map right now. He just spent a lot of hard. He needs to jump jet those guys over to where the Marv is, and he's going to just run them across here. But where is his army going? Where is his pits? They're back here. He's split all over the place. But yeah, TiberianFuture not coordinating that defense too well at all, I don't think. But luckily it looks like Cyberstorm's going to turn around here, realizing that he can't just go in there too deep. Otherwise, the pits will reveal him. And that could be the end of the game. Pred tanks moving around here now. They're probably going to get hit with a Rage Gen, I imagine. We have this Blackhand squad firing it, or force firing or something. Rage Gen goes off. Pred tanks tearing each other up. And again, these stealth avatars will probably just come in and finish the job. Oh no. Oh no, that is terrible. Did he get an elite one? He has got an elite one. He's got an elite cloaked avatar. That's even worse. And now he's starting to spam bikes. Is he going for Tib Core? He's not going for Tib Core. Probably doesn't have the money. But again, the Orcas really are now directly responsible for TiberianFuture winning this game. I think he needs to win it. And he did a decoy, which I'm not sure if he's going to hit him with a one-click. He does have a Tib Chem plant, but why bother? There's just no Tiberium here at all. And that's just $2 grand that he could spend on something else. Plus he spent $3 grand on the Tib Chem plant. But again, there's just nothing here to hit, and he's going to use it anyway. Another one-click coming down. There is some blue Tib here, and these bikes moving around the bottom of the map now. One of them pretty heavily damaged. They're on a formation move by the looks of it, so they don't leave it behind. But again, TibFuture needs to do something about this. He doesn't have too much left, does he? Again, it's going to be up to these Orcas, I think, to win the game. They do have hard points. They're more than capable of smashing the Avatar and the Redeemer. But what else does he have behind this? He is going for Tib Core now, and that's going to be big trouble for him. And he's going to lose his Harvester here. These AP ammo towers trying to defend as best they can, but that one is going to go down. These bikes now moving around the side of the map. He has a handful of Pitbulls left. Going to go for this upgraded power plant. These Pitbulls, though, should be able to end these bikes pretty well before the Tib Core upgrade is done as well. And the Pitbulls aren't even going to take any return fire. And is he gonna? He just manages to save the power plant as well. One more shot from those bikes and he will lost it. And of course, that's pretty important structure for him. It's fully upgraded. Always need those structures there. We have a battle marker over here. The Orcas are making their way around. And we have, do we have any gun turrets in there? No, we have a, it looks like there's gun turrets there. That must just be the nod units firing at, but those fanatics just can't do enough to that Marv now. We have a hard point missing, so we've got a railgun and 2 repair pads. And now these Pitbulls are going to come through to be able to destroy all of these blue harvesters. They need to chase them down because he cannot allow Cyberstorm to refine this money because he so desperately needs it. Marv is moving in now, and we have the bikes moving in. One of them is going to get away, but you can't blame him because there's a lot of Tib Core bikes coming. But again, this Marv is going in here. I think the Marv might actually be going down, actually. He's got 4 Orcas. Where are the rest of them? Here they are. He could come in. He needs to definitely target. Oh, he needs to watch out for the Tib Core bikes, and he's going to get out of there before he... Oh, no. That's still a pretty devastating blow for him. And these avatars still going. He's still got the elite avatar. Again, might want to put a beam on it because it's elite. The damage output on it is pretty crazy, even for elite. And having 2 beams as well. Nice scatter move there from the Orcas, but again, he just expended at least half of his Orcus, and he hasn't actually destroyed anything with them yet. The Marv is actually going to go down, and TibFuture is probably going to succumb to this kind of stealthy gameplay here. Then there's Tib over this side, there's Tib here for Cyberstorm, and TiberianFuture has made no attempts to get down to this field here, which he didn't even finish harvesting in the first place. And this could be a major problem, and no move on the MCB, and I think this is the point in the game where you realize, you know, you need to go and get that Tiberium. It's really important. There's even Tiberium here that he needs to be refining, but he's pulling some harvesters now, so that's good work. He's starting to respond, but again, the whole time when he was doing that attack, he could have definitely have circumvented other forces down there. Pitbull's moving down here now. Not sure what they're going to be able to do. Tibcore bikes firing at these guys. Oh, geez, they do so much damage. And the Redeemer with these two avatars just moving through the map here now. And I think another Marv is on the way. I don't think it's going to get out in time. I just can't see it coming out in time. He's got Flame on the Redeemer as well. The Sonic move just can't hit those bikes, and he's going to be able to destroy it almost straight away. Gets one shot off, but it's going to go down now. And the Reclamator Hub, again, he might get it out. It's going to be close. Battle marker down here. No, it's nothing too serious. Selling off an airfield, and oh no, he's not going to get that down. There's no way. Losing the Reclamator Hub, and he really kind of needed the Marv to come out here. He doesn't really have much to stop this Redeemer with now. He's got 4 hardpoint augers, and they're going to get shot up by the Pitbulls. Tries to move away, which was a good move there to pull them away from the Pitbulls. Even though air units do get affected by ration, you can still give them orders, which is pretty cool. And it looks like TibFuture is actually going to go down here. Oh man. Oh no, not good at all. Again, the way TibFuture handled the end game, I mean, you can't blame him. It's extremely high pressure. All the Orcus just getting massacred there. So the last fight going pretty bad for him there. But again, classic nod stealth tactics at the end there. Again, you can't really blame TibFuture. I mean, it's easy for us to sit here and tell him what he needs to do, but of course, when he's in the game and he knows there's stealth tanks and there's bikes out there, just stepping out into the fog, so dangerous. And we can see there the resources actually pretty cruisy for TibFuture there. Cyberstorm on very little funds for the rest of the game there. So if we look at that one there, 20-minute game, we had 157,000 to TibFuture and 135,000 to Cyberstorm. So about 22,000 in favour of TibFuture in a 20-minute game. That's a nice buffer to have. But look at the kill death ratio, 1.08 to Cyberstorm to 0.8 TiberianFuture. So the GDI player having a lower kill death ratio there, which is not what you often see. And again, it would have been cool to see a heroic avatar. But again, those stealth crush tactics are a little bit too much for TibFuture. Again, he got hit with a fair bit of one-clicks there, but still a wide range of units used by both players. And it looks like Cyberstorm actually creating more structures as well there. So there you go, units created. TibFuture getting a few more units as well. But again, after the 12-minute mark, TibFuture secured the middle field, but yeah, just expended way too many units trying to kill Cyberstorm. You can see here, he had a massive unit advantage, and then it just here's the point. He has the middle field here, and then it just drops right below Cyberstorm, because Cyberstorm, he's got stealth. He can keep his units alive for longer. They do more damage, so he just used that to his advantage, and he just slowly wore TibFuture down and then took over the lead and ended up winning the game there. So nice game by both players. That was pretty cool. Anyway, stay tuned to my channel. I'll have some more videos coming up for you. Anyway, I'm Green Zero, and I'll catch you all next time.